And the Owls kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Connecticut's offense as they take control of the football first. And here comes their 5-star freshman quarterback. 5-star in virtually every recruiting service. Everybody just wowed at his potential, and that potential becomes reality starting in the season opener.
And, man, we've heard a lot about this young man. We heard about the stars, 5 stars. Everybody wanted him across college football. Now it's go time, right? The practice reps, the recruiting, none of it matters. Palmer, I want to see him now take some snaps, make some throws. The fan base had been frothing at the mouth for this moment.
But you got to be holding your breath a little bit, too, because college football is a lot different than high school. Yes, this guy was so dynamic the last time we saw him play in high school, but I remember my first start as a true freshman, man. The lights were brighter, the speed was fast, there was so much more pressure, and everything changes. How can he handle it, especially early in this game, I think goes a long way in finding out how he plays today.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They want to throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Hart. He's past the sticks. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Sells to run, looking to pass. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Huskies. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to it. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Near the marker, it's Lang. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Fires to the middle, and the missed connection on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
Throws to the wideout. Couldn't set his feet. Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Takes the handoff. It's Christian. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Flush to the left. The throw. Got it in the middle, it's Lang. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Running inside, it's Christian. Maybe heading to the end zone. He's piled up 65 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll move the wide receiver. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's in! Touchdown, Huskies! Great place to start for this offense. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down now. Wants to throw one first. Looking to the big tight end. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Huskies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Hauls it in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, it's Christian. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his feet. Running. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Working the ground game. Turning it on. They get him stopped at the 26. The give, it's Christian. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Here comes the heat. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Quick give. It's Christian. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Lots of running room. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. The UConn offense goes back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Finds a crease. It's Christian. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Reels it in. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 2nd and long here. This time they'll throw it. Right side, it's Porter. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Huskies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
And the Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Long way to go on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Looking down the middle. Caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go.
Ready. Red 54, but hot.
Drops back on first down. He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long right here.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Christian. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Gonna take a shot. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Some misdirection with the counter. Breaks into the open. Run ends there.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
UConn going back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Makes him talk to the hand. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play action on first down. They're all over him. Left side is Porter. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires on the move. Out wide right, it's Lane. Touchdown, Huskies! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Unloads in the nick of time.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down. The UConn offense goes back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Off play action. He wants to go deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Sells the run, looking to pass. Buying time to his right. He'll get rid of it. Right side, it's Porter. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Finds his man. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sells to fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, Huskies! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45.
Good, up, go. Ready, set, hop.
Takes a handoff. It's Christian. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Lily.
So they move the sticks on. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Hits inside. It's Christian. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Selling the fake. Still looking to his right. Out wide right, it's Porter. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.